Lumineers are contact thin pieces of porcelain that are cemented over the teeth. And the best analogy that I can come up with that everybody understands is that it's like the nails, the fake nails that you get at the salon. Now, you know, it's a lot more technical than that, but it's very similar in concept. So you've got these contact thin pieces of porcelain that are cemented over the teeth, and the great thing about them is that you don't have to grind on the teeth, or very minimally grind on the teeth. They can straighten the teeth, whiten the teeth, make things fix unevenness in the color and that sort of thing without the risk of cutting away sensitive tooth structure. So we love Lumineers. Lumineers have to go over teeth, so if you're missing teeth, that immediately rules it out. But the people that aren't good candidates for Lumineers would be somebody who has teeth that are already protruded, or maybe they've got teeth that are pretty straight, but then there's one that's sticking way out, and you can't put a Lumineer on that because if you put it over, it's just going to make it worse, you know. I mean, or you could make all the other ones big and fat, and then it's just going to look funny. So you have to kind of begin with the end product in mind to decide whether this person's going to be a good candidate. And there's really no way for me to tell somebody. If they were to call me on the phone and ask me, there's no way. You have to look at somebody. You really need to have them sit down, and you have to look at their bite as well, because sometimes the way their teeth come together will dictate whether you can do Lumineers on a person's teeth. The other cases where I wouldn't do a Lumineer case would be somebody who's tetracycline staining, or staining from maybe earlier in their life where their teeth are really, really dark. You probably would want to prep and then cover that a little bit more with more traditional veneers. When a person comes in and wants them and they can have them on their teeth, it is just it's a great, wonderful thing, and they also don't have to have shots or anesthesia. And most people, you know, they don't want their teeth ground on and they don't want the shots, but they want their smile to be perfect. So for the people that can have them, they are a wonderful option. But when somebody says Lumineers, it's really a technique or a minimum prep type of veneer process. Now there's other varying levels, and sometimes you have to not only do Lumineers, but you have to do some crowns, or you have to do traditional veneers as well. And so sometimes when people come in, they can have Lumineers, but maybe they can't have them all the way across where they need them, and so you have to do some kind of variation on a theme, where you might have to do some crowns or traditional porcelain veneers to make everything look right. But ultimately, you know, typically when I talk to somebody and they understand you know, what we're trying to achieve, I ask them what they want, and then well, here's what it's going to take. They understand that. So some people can have all Lumineers, but a lot of times we have to do some kind of combination of porcelain to make it look great. We offer it's a free exam, an X-ray evaluation for anybody, for that matter. It doesn't have to be for Lumineers, but I highly encourage them just to come in and let me take a look at their teeth and their bite, and meet me and meet the staff. At that point, I can start to give them some guidance in terms of what might be best for them. But like I said, there's tons of different options, but there's really no way, unless they get in to see their dentist and find somebody who's comfortable offering various kinds of veneers. Not all dentists will do Lumineers because they're not very well trained in those areas. So the best thing to do for a person that's not sure is they really need to come in for an evaluation. There's no risk to come into my office, because if you come in and we take a look and you can't have them, then we can look at other options, or they can go somewhere else, or they can do whatever they want to, you know.